Good morning again, campers. I'm so excited to see you guys. How's everybody doing today? Thumbs up if you're feeling great. Let me see, because I'm feeling so amazing today. Let me see, everybody thumbs go up. Awesome, awesome, boys and girls. I'm so excited about today. Looking forward to you guys learning. Looking forward to providing you with the instruction that you're going to need and use as you move on. Okay, so today and last week, as I told you earlier, we are going to spiral these standards. So you're going to do them over and over and over. And you know, what I know from doing things over and over, it becomes repetitious and you don't forget. And that's what we want. We want you to become familiar with understanding the standards and the strategies to help you determine to break them apart. Okay? So today, boys and girls, we are going to do RI 1.2. And who can tell me what RI 1.2 is? Because we've been doing them every day. Did I see a thumb go up? Yes. RI 1.2 is determining the main idea of a text and explaining how it is supported by key details. And also summarizing the text. Now we're going to talk a little bit more today about writing a summary of a text. Okay? So, objective. I can use key details to determine the main idea of a passage. Now, as we talked about this last week, we learned that the main idea is what or who the text is mostly about. And this is usually the key points that the author wants you to remember. Authors don't write just to write. They have some meat in their writing. And that meat is what they want you to walk away with. Details, as we learned, supports, prove, or show the main idea. So we know that the main idea cannot stand by itself. The main idea is always only one sentence. It's not a question, never a question. Okay, boys and girls, let's turn and talk to your partner about the definition of a main idea. Okay, you can go ahead and put your video, your microphones on mute, and you can chat and write in your chat box what you think the main idea is and as to what you and your partners came up with. Okay, and I can always go back and take a look at those. Okay? Okay, so I'm going to ask Johnny. Johnny, when I ask you, I want you to unmute your microphone so you can answer this question for me, okay? Johnny, unmute for me. What is the main idea? How do you define the main idea, Johnny? Yes, Johnny, you said the main idea is who or what the text is mostly about. So Johnny and the rest of the class, I want you to always remember that main idea because every story has one. Okay, and it is a key point that the author wants you to always remember. Okay, so let's go to Kyan. Kyan, what are details? When you're ready to answer me, Kyan, unmute. Think about it. Go back into your journals because you should have taken down notes from the previous sessions on key details. Okay, so go back and flip-flop through your notes. Did you find it? You're so right. Key details supports and prove or show more about the main idea. It supports the main idea. Okay, boys and girls. Now you know, we talked about, we reviewed, the main idea is who or what the story is mostly about. This is usually the key points that the author wants you to remember. So any book you're reading, boys and girls, informational, literary, whatever the genre might be, there's going to be a main idea. There's going to be the meat of the story. Think of your main idea. I want you to remember this. Think of your main idea as a story, as a sandwich with the story, with the meat in it. 2 pieces of bread, 2 slices of bread, one at the top and one at the bottom. And when we buy our sandwiches, we mainly buy our sandwiches so that we get a lot of meat on it. I mean, my daughter loves to get a lot of meat on her sandwiches. I don't care much for the meat. So, but that's mainly why we want it, is because we want that meat. Because we're going to remember that sandwich by that meat that was in that sandwich. So that's going to be your main idea. So think about that. And that's the important point that the author wants you to remember. Okay, so take a minute and I want you guys to digest that, turn and talk. If you need to, turn and talk with your partner, the person sitting next to you. If you don't have a partner, then jot down some information in your journal. So every day you come to class, boys and girls, it's always important that you come with your journal, because there's going to be, you gotta start now practicing note-taking. It's very, very important. Jot down anything that you think is important to you. Okay? Good. Let's go ahead and do this together. I'm going to go ahead and read it. Then you're going to go ahead and do it together. We're going to go ahead and do it together. And then I want you to think about it and do it individually, independently. Okay? So it's I do, we do, and it's you do. I do, we do, you do. I'm going to show you. We're going to do it together. And then you are going to do it on your own independently. So, the power of exercise. So as we read this informational paragraph on the power of exercise, boys and girls, I want you to read along with me. But as you're reading, I want you to be focused on what's being said. What is the author teaching you in this informational text on exercise? One thing I do know, boys and girls, it's important to be focused when you're reading, because if you're not focused, if you're playing around, you're not going to understand anything that the author just wrote, that you just read. So you want to pretend that you're at a movie and watching a movie, and you don't want to miss anything in that movie. The power of exercise. Why should you exercise? When you exercise, you lower your chances of getting sick. For example, exercise makes your heart healthier and your body stronger. It improves your mood and makes you feel calm. Regular exercise helps you think more clearly, so you can get more done during the day. Exercise can even help you sleep better at night. Regular exercise can make your life better in so many ways. Little error right here. Okay? Okay, so now guys, I read that it's about exercise. Let's talk about what did we read about. This informational text here is talking about exercise and what happens when we exercise. And it even tells us that exercise, if we do it on a regular, it does so many things. It's so positive for the body and the mind and it makes our life better every day when we exercise. Okay? So I want you to think about that. Okay? What is the main idea? Now, as we're reading, because we're going to read this together, okay, I want you to think about the main idea. What is the meat of this informational paragraph? What is it the author really wants you to pay attention to? What is it that he really wants you to walk away knowing and understanding? Okay? So let's read this together. Okay? When you exercise, why should you exercise? When you exercise, you lower your chances of getting sick. For example, exercise makes your heart healthier and your body stronger. It improves your mood and makes you feel calm. Regular exercise helps you think more clearly, so you can get more done during the day. Exercise can even help you sleep better at night. Regular exercise can make your life better in so many ways. Okay, that was our second read. Remember what I told you? One read is never going to always do it, at least not for me. I always got to read something 2 and 3, and sometimes 4 times before I understand what it is that I'm supposed to be understanding in the text. So, let's think, boys and girls. Now, I want you on your own. Go ahead and do this on your own. Read it with your inside voices, and let's come up with the main idea. I'll give you a minute. Jot down in your book, your journals, boys and girls. Okay? You can even go ahead and draw this graphic organizer right here. Go ahead and draw the graphic organizer. That's going to help you to identify your main idea. So go ahead and draw that up there. Remember, the main idea is always just one sentence. Okay, let's go ahead, boys and girls. Are you done? Okay, so let me hear from some of you. You can unmute if you're getting ready to talk. Okay, go ahead, Sharon. Sharon, what main idea did you come up with? Okay, where did you find that main idea, Sharon? What part of the text? Okay, so Sharon says, boys and girls, the main idea that she came up with is that exercise can make your life better in so many ways. Sharon, you are so amazing. Where did you find that, Sharon? At the bottom of the paragraph. Remember when I told you that sometimes the main idea can be in the title, or it can be in the first sentence or the last sentence? Well, in this case, it's in the last sentence of the paragraph. Awesome, amazing, Sharon. Thank you. Okay, I want Derek to come up with detail number 1. What details are supporting that main idea, Derek? Remember, a main idea can never stand by itself. It always needs its details to support it. It's like a house. You cannot just build a house with a roof without the foundation. The roof needs the foundation so that there is a house. Okay, so let's go. So Derek, what is the first key detail there? Okay, great job. It makes the heart healthier. Okay, do I have Josiah telling me detail number 2? Oh, guys, you guys are mastering this. It improves your moods and makes you feel calm. Amazing, guys. Do I have Mary saying detail number 3? Regular exercise helps you to think more clearly. Guys, oh my gosh, you guys are just so amazing. Okay, so I want you to remember your main idea and your key details. And one thing I don't want you to ever forget, I want you to always believe in yourselves. And I always want you to know that you are full of greatness. You are amazing. Have a great day and see you tomorrow.